All right, welcome to The Explainer. If you're a creator in South Africa, you definitely know the hustle. But, getting paid for your digital creations, your ebooks, your courses, your templates, that can feel like a totally different beast. Today, we're going to cut right through all that noise and find the best tool for you.
So you've done it. You've poured your heart and soul into creating something amazing. An ebook, maybe a course, or a slick template. The creative part is done. But now comes the big question, right? How do you actually turn that work into money? Money that lands right in your South African bank account. Let's figure that out together.
Here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll talk about the challenge of selling online. Then we'll look at the simplest way to get started locally. After that, we'll cover options for the more tech-savvy creators. We'll also explore selling outside of South Africa, and then we'll wrap it all up to help you pick the perfect tool for you.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the real challenge here. Honestly, the number of options out there can be kind of overwhelming, but it really just boils down to one simple question. How much control do you want versus how much tech work are you actually willing to do?
So just to make sure we're all on the same page, what exactly are digital goods? Well, it's pretty much anything you can deliver electronically. And we're not just talking about ebooks and music anymore. Think bigger. We're talking social media templates, access to an online course, or even just a private link to book a one-on-one coaching call. Basically, if you can send it in an email or share a link to it, you can sell.
Right. Let's start with the path of least resistance. We'll call this the easiest local path. This is for all of you out there who are just thinking, look, just show me the most straightforward way I can start selling my stuff in South Africa, like right now.
And on this, our sources are pretty clear. The name that gets called out again and again is Acalytica, often labeled as the best local option. So what is it about this platform that makes it the go-to choice for creators who just want to keep things simple and focused on the local market?
Okay, let's break down what this actually means for you. This platform is literally built to get rid of the usual headaches. I mean, forget about filling out long applications for PayFast or Stripe. Nope. All you need is your South African bank account and you're good to go. That is a massive deal. And did you notice the built-in QR codes? Just imagine you're at an event and you can sell access to your digital guide right there on the spot. It's perfectly designed to get you from an idea to getting paid with as little fuss as possible.
But hey, what if simple isn't really your main goal? What if you crave total, absolute control over every little detail? Well, that brings us to our next path, the one for the tech-savvy creator. This is for those of you who want to build your digital empire brick by brick.
And here we have it. The classic trade-off, right? Power versus convenience. The upside of using something like PayFast with WordPress is you get complete freedom. It's your store, your brand, your rules. But the downside? Well, with great power comes great responsibility. You're the one in charge of hosting, setup, security, all of it.
So who is this setup really for? Well, you're probably talking about web designers, agencies, or maybe founders who are super comfortable with technology. The components are like your personal toolkit. WordPress is the foundation, a plugin like WooCommerce acts as your shopfront, and PayFast is your cashier, handling all those local payments like a dream.
Okay, but what if your dreams are bigger than just South Africa? What if you want to reach customers all across the continent, or maybe even across the globe? That's exactly where we're going next, selling beyond our borders.
Now this is where you have to make a choice based on where your audience lives. Are you aiming for customers in the US or Europe? Gumroad is an incredibly easy, world-class option. The only catch? You get paid in US dollars, so you might lose a little bit in currency conversion fees. But if your focus is Pan-African, think Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, then Seller is an absolute game changer. Its superpower is that it supports mobile money, which, is how a huge part of the continent buys things online.
Whew, okay. We have covered a lot of ground. So let's pull it all together now and make this decision really easy for you. It's time to choose the right tool for the job.
Think of this table as your personal cheat sheet. Don't just read it, find yourself in it. Start with that first column, best for. Does local creators wanting simplicity sound exactly like you? Then Acalytica is probably your answer. Does the thought of full control get you excited? Then you're ready for the WordPress path.
Are you thinking bigger, maybe global or Pan-African? Well, that's your cue to compare Gumroad and Seller, and that payment con column tells you exactly what trade-off you're making. See, this isn't about finding the one single best tool. It's about finding the best tool for your dream. So the bottom line is this: the right tool for you is absolutely out there. It doesn't matter if you're a total beginner or a seasoned pro, selling down the street or across the world. The path from creation to getting paid has never been more clear. So really, the only question left is the most exciting one of all. Now that you have the tools, what are you going to create and sell first?